Alright folks, let's talk about something serious, but let's do it in a fun way. Imagine your body is a super organized apartment. Everything has its place. The couch is here. The TV is there. Your legs know how to walk to the fridge. Now, imagine a new roommate moves in without asking. This roommate, let's call him Multiple Sclerosis, is the worst. He's a total slob. He messes with the wiring, so when you try to turn on the TV, the blender starts. You try to walk to the kitchen, and suddenly you're doing the cha-cha slide into a wall. That's kind of what multiple sclerosis, or MS, does. It's this uninvited guest who just loves to cause chaos in your body's communication system. Manny is a real piece of work. He's like that friend who borrows your Netflix password and then changes the language to Klingon. You're trying to send a simple message from your brain to your hand like, hey, pick up that coffee cup, but Manny intercepts it. He scrambles the signal. He adds a bunch of emojis. He sends it on a detour through your left foot. So your hand is just sitting there buffering, while your big toe gets an urgent message about caffeine. It's frustrating, it's confusing, and honestly, it's just plain rude. Who does that? Only Manny. He's the villain of our story, a real-life internet troll living inside your nervous system. You know that feeling when you're telling a story and you completely forget the punchline. Like, you're all. So the chicken says to the... Wait, what was it again? That's Manny's favorite prank. But here's the thing about villains, folks. So, who is this new hero? Is it Captain America? Is it Thor? No, it's even better, because this one is real. Folks, I want you to meet the newest superstar in the fight against MS. Its name is Briumvi. I know it sounds like the name of a fancy Italian coffee or maybe a new a.k.a. bookshelf. Yeah, I'll have a grande Briumvi with oat milk. Or, honey, can you help me assemble this Briumvi? The instructions are just a drawing of a smiling Swedish man. But no, Briumvi is a new drug, and it's making huge waves. It's the talk of the town in the medical community, and for a very good reason. Recent studies just came out, and the results are pretty wild. Think of Briumvi as a superhero who shows up just in time. You know, when the villain has the city cornered and all hope seems lost. That's Briumvi. The latest research is showing that it's incredibly effective at stopping Multiple Sclerosis from throwing his little brain parties. It's like a super bouncer for your central nervous system. It stands at the door and tells the troublemakers, sorry, private party, you're not on the list. This isn't just a small step forward, this is a giant leap. It's like going from a flip phone to the latest cell phone overnight. What's really getting everyone excited is how it works and how it's given. We'll get into the nitty-gritty science later. Don't worry, I'll make it fun. But the big headline is this. Briumvi is a high-powered infusion that you only need twice a year. Yes, you heard me right. Twice. A year. That's it. It's like getting your dental cleaning, but instead of leaving with a tiny toothbrush, you leave with a superpower that fights MS for 6 months. Let's break it down. Your immune system has bouncers called B cells. Most keep the peace, but in MS, some go rogue and start tossing out the VIPs, your own nerves. That's where Briumvi comes in. Think of it as the superhero manager who finds the troublemakers and kicks them out but leaves the good bouncers alone. So your club, your brain, runs smoother and the real party can go on. Now, every superhero has a weakness, right? Superman has kryptonite. Batman has, well, a severe lack of superpowers. And Briumvi, as amazing as it is, has its own version of fine print. It's not a magic cure. It doesn't reverse the damage that Multiple Sclerosis has already done. It's more like a super strong shield that prevents future attacks. So, if Manny already broke a window in your apartment, Briumvi won't fix the glass. It will stand guard and make sure he can't break any more windows. Or doors. Or the good china your grandma gave you. It's a protector, not a repairman. Also, because Briumvi works by targeting part of your immune system, it can have side effects. It's like hiring a really tough bouncer for your club. He's great at keeping the troublemakers out, but he might accidentally scare off a few regular customers too. The most common side effects are infusion-related reactions, like when you get the flu shot and your arm feels a little sore. It's kind of like that, but it can happen while you're getting the drug. You might feel a little feverish, get a headache, or have some chills. Doctors are great at managing this, but it's something to be aware of. Lowering B cells can make you a bit more vulnerable to infections. It's like having fewer security guards on patrol. Most of the time, it's fine. But if a real bad guy, like a cold or the flu, tries to sneak in, it might have an easier time. That's why doctors will monitor you closely. They'll make sure you're up to date on vaccines and staying healthy. It's a trade-off. You get incredible protection from MS relapses. Okay, hold on. Let's hit pause for just a second. We're having fun learning cool stuff and making jokes. So this commercial break, it's for me and for you. If you're enjoying this, I need you to do one thing. Smash that subscribe button like it's the last slice of pizza at a party. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up. That way, you won't miss any of the fun. Now back to the show. So to wrap it all up, what have we learned today? We learned that multiple sclerosis is like a terrible roommate named Manny who messes with your body's wiring. We learned that a new superhero drug called Briumvi has arrived, and it's like a super bouncer for your brain, specifically targeting the troublemaking cells that cause all the problems. And you only need it twice a year. That's less often than I forget my own anniversary. Don't tell my husband I said that. It's a huge deal for people living with MS, giving them a powerful new way to fight back and live their lives more freely. We also learned that Briumvi, like all superheroes, isn't perfect. It has its own kryptonite, like side effects and a need to be careful about infections. It's not a cure, but it's a fantastic shield that protects against future attacks. It's about managing the villain, not erasing him completely. The bottom line is this: science is amazing. The fact that brilliant researchers can design a medicine so smart that it can pick the bad guys out of a crowd inside your own body is just mind-blowing. It gives so much hope. And it's a reminder that we're always moving forward, always finding new ways to win. And that really is the big takeaway here: hope. For anyone out there fighting their own battle with manny sclerosis or any other challenge, know that there are our heroes out there, doctors, researchers, scientists, working around the clock to find new solutions. And the progress they're making is incredible. It's like watching a movie where you know the good guys are going to win in the end. It might be a tough fight, but the cavalry is coming, and they're armed with some seriously impressive science. So keep your head up, because the future is looking brighter than ever. And speaking of the future, you're going to want to stick around. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, keep laughing, and we'll see you next time. Good night.